this is Christine Versunen. We're here in Woodside, California at Alice's, celebrating the life of Allan Yelensky. This is a memorial that we have all come together to show his family how much we had loved and appreciated him. He was the man that captured everyone in fantastic pictures, and we enjoyed him thoroughly. He touched many people's lives here, and we're here today to celebrate him.
And then in the back, you'll see a small card table. It has a couple of built visors. If you have a built helmet, please take a built visor. That's from Allan's collection. A little piece of Allan will travel with you.
Hey, Allan, we love you, brother. We love you, brother.
We're here with the bodyguard of the event. How many people have you beat up so far, sir?
Only three. Only three this time.
That's like 3 more hamburgers for me.
Those are for me.
Hey, yo, Allan. You know, somebody asked me when I came here, how do I know Allan? My answer was, how do you go to one of these events and not know Allan?
He's a great guy, great man. He touched all of us, and he'll always be with me.
Thank you for your smile, your spirit. Thank you for your friendship.
Today we have a big celebrity with us, Sandy from Greece. Say, Allan, these hamburgers are for you.
Allan didn't like hamburgers. He did not eat meat.
Allan didn't eat hamburgers. That's why we're all having hamburgers today.
Yeah, that Allan, there's nobody that could put down them burgers like he could.
Allan, you're the only person I would wait 20 minutes online for hamburgers.
I'll second that motion.
And third that
motion. I forfeit.
I was the first individual he met with the club. And he took a look at me and he goes, "Are you with Val's group?" And I said, "Yeah, are you?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "That's not Val's group. You need to stay with me." And he just nearly dropped to the floor at Milpitas Starbucks with his Allan hugs and kisses, and right away introduced himself, and the rest is history. I rescued him from the burly Harley crew.
We would karaoke sing sometimes, and I love to sing, but I hate to say I'm really, really bad. Well, Allan was worse.
Allan was one of the nicest guys I ever met.
He was our best event host.
He was Mr. Sunshine.
Anytime I had free time, I could just call up Allan. "Hey, Allan, what you doing?" And he would say, "Hey, let's ride."
Many, many, many rides. I will miss you dearly, Allan, and thank you for all the good times.
Famous celebrity came out today to pay their respects to Allan. Son of a gun, you remember from the Beatles. Round of applause for Mr. Paul McCartney.
Not a round of laughter.
Paul, what do you have to say, man? I mean, besides yeah, 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 what would you say to Allan?
Allan, good riding wherever you are.
He spread joy among thousands of individuals on 2 wheels and 4.
Everyone loved him.
I met Allan about 20 years ago at a singles event. Within the last 5 years, when he got involved with biking and all of you, believe it or not, I didn't think it was possible, he was even happier. And that was because of the love, friendship, and joy you all shared together.
Allan, I just want you to know that I love you dearly, and that you are so loved by all of these people. And I don't think you really realized it, but everybody has embraced the love and the joy of life that you shared, and we all miss you deeply. And I just have one regret, and that's that we didn't get the chance to tell each other that we love each other.
Allan was a member of many, many motorcycle groups, and it didn't matter if you were 100 feet from him or 1,000 feet from him. All you had to do was see him, and you would feel the happiness and joy that he emanated.
How about a round of applause for Mr. Carlos Santana? Carlos, what do you have to say?
There was a running personal salutation that Allan and I had. As soon as I was with him, hearing this, and he says, good to see you. And we would both say at the same time, it's good to be seen by you.
Allan is one of the few people that crosses every border, rides with every group, is just well loved with everyone.
The only thing we ever talked about was women and motorcycles.
From the first time I met him, I felt like I had a new best friend.
Allan was like a father to me in a lot of ways.
Me and him were real close. We talked every day. And he never made you feel like you were second on his list.
He was loved by so many people. He had a great personality.
And I've noticed that most of the girls here, you know, having their name on their shirt, most of the girls here are also named Harley.
Isn't that a coincidence? That's my name. Oh my gosh.
I told you guys that there's a lot of girls here named Harley. I just found a guy named Harley.
I didn't do it.
We were on a ride starting at the Falafel Drive-In, and Kayla was with us. She's a PE teacher, and she said, "Excuse me, let me squeeze by you." And he didn't move fast enough, so she picked him up in the chair and slid him across the floor like he was a hockey puck. So
I've known Allan about 7 years, and I've loved him more than any man in my life, including my 2 husbands. He was my brother from another mother.
Everybody loved that guy. You know, he made everybody feel welcome, and you could see. I mean, he made everybody smile and laugh, and we're all here to celebrate him.
Allan, I love you, man, and you know, you're an inspiration. I wish everybody was a little bit more like you.
Well, Bubba, it's your mama-la, and we'll always have you on my shoulder. You'll always be a part of me, and just ride, baby. I'll see you on the end of the journey.
And he took me under his wing. He made sure I felt comfortable at all the rides, and always gave a big hug.
He is just the coolest guy and the neatest guy. I love him dearly. He always had a way of making me smile no matter how I was feeling, and he was such a big flirt. He even could make me blush, which my brother said that is impossible to do.
Allan became your friend immediately, and it's like you'd known him for many years, and truly a privilege to have someone like him in our midst to really bring people together from all walks of life and be in the spirit of friendship.
Allan, thanks for the rides, thanks for the welcome, thanks for the smiles, thanks for the hugs. You are one of a kind. We need more people like you, but whenever we ride around in the Santa Cruz Mountains, I mean, you know you'll still be with us. Thank you.
Allan was just invited you anywhere that he was going. He was a great person. Allan, I love you.
Allan was a soul brother. We just wanted to express our gratitude for having Allan in our lives and part of our motorcycle community. You know, Allan really embodied just the spirit and free, happy, you know, he just represented us so well. He was so fun. He was always there to just be involved, give you a big hug, a big smile. He's so welcoming. And, you know, the fact that he was always there with his camera to chronicle all the fun adventures that we had.
Allan was larger than life. His unconditional support and love of all the men and women in our riding family.
Allan taught me that you need to live for the moment, enjoy life for its fullest.
I still see him. I see him in other people's faces.
Allan, I hope you found my dad in heaven. And I hope you found Milo's dad in heaven. Hetz and Joe will greet you with open arms because you all have taken such good care of me in the last few years. And now my dad, Joe, he's going to take care of you up there.
It's so hard to say goodbye. We miss you, Allan. You know, it's so wonderful what's happening here today with all of your friends coming together. And the only thing missing really is Allan.
Allan, I love you. You will forever be in my heart.
Allan, you're going to be missed by all your best friends down here. We all love you, and riding will never be the same.
Good to be seen by you, Allan.
I was always behind you. And you know what? When I'm riding, you are in front of me always. Thank you. I love you.
Allan, love you, miss you. You'll be in my heart forever. Love you, brother.
Miss you, buddy.
Hey, Allan, I love you. We love you, and hope you still ride in the highway in the sky.
Allan, this martini is for you.
Love you, buddy. Miss you very much. Nobody's ever going to call me Ricky again, and that's sad.
We're not saying bye to Allan. He's riding with us every day forever.
I love you, baby.
You're just an all-around great guy. Love you, bud.
And when Christine told me what had happened, I said, you know what, I'd like to donate my time and in my services to come up and film for Allan. And The reason why I bring that up is because I've done a couple of thousand gigs, and it's really rare to hear so many people say so many amazing things about a man. Yeah.